The Browns are under a fresh cloud of criticism after Cam Newton suggested Cleveland doesn't actually want Shedeur Sanders to succeed, and the fallout is only making a volatile quarterback room feel more uncomfortable. Sanders, a fifth-round pick who carried starry pre-draft expectations, has been relegated to the number 3 spot on the depth chart behind Joe Flacco and rookie Dillon Gabriel. That arrangement drew immediate scrutiny when the Browns recently benched Flacco in favor of Gabriel, a move many assumed would open the door for Shedeur to at least climb the ladder. Instead, Cleveland kept Sanders as the emergency option, prompting former NFL MVP Cam Newton to publicly question the team's motives on his podcast. "I don't think they want Shedeur Sanders to be successful in Cleveland," Newton said, arguing the Browns haven't given Sanders the kind of on-field reps or developmental reps that would indicate they plan to cultivate him as a potential long-term starter. Newton pointed to how Sanders was used in preseason and suggested the team routinely put him with lesser personnel packages instead of integrating him with first-team starters. Those comments strike at a bigger issue: perception. Sanders comes with a national profile, a high-level college resume, and a famous father whose public confidence in his son amplifies every step of his pro career. When a club appears to keep a young, attention-grabbing quarterback on the periphery, especially after burning draft capital on 2 rookie QBs, it raises questions about the organization's timeline and intentions. Shedeur's own behavior hasn't helped. He made headlines recently by pantomiming through a locker room interview when asked about his status, a gesture that rubbed some front office types and media the wrong way. Whether that was frustration, performative theater, or something else, it fed the narrative that Sanders is more of a media figure than a team-first developmental prospect. A perception that can be costly in locker rooms that prize process over publicity. Cleveland's decision to start Gabriel is defensible. Gabriel's college tape showed a polished passer who earned the coaching staff's trust in camp, and the Browns clearly prioritized finding a spark after a slow offensive start. But the optics of sticking with a veteran like Flacco as a backup while leaving Sanders inactive as the third choice are tough to swallow for supporters who expected to watch both rookies compete. What happens next will tell us more than any podcast rant. If Gabriel struggles and the Browns turn to Sanders and give him a genuine series of reps, not emergency mop-up, it will quiet critics. If Sanders continues to sit while Gabriel and Flacco rotate, Newton's critique will gain traction and people will start asking whether Cleveland's front office really evaluated Sanders the way they claimed. Either way, this is now a story about more than X's and O's. It's about trust, development strategy, and how a franchise handles a high-profile rookie whose presence guarantees scrutiny. For Shedeur Sanders, the only cure to the skepticism is playing time. And for the Browns, the only way to shut down the outside noise is a clear, coherent plan that shows they're invested in whichever quarterback they intend to build around.